Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm glad to have you with us for NBA basketball. The NBA playoffs begin round one in the Eastern Conference. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Boston Celtics. Enjoy the first half.
For some, success is measured by progress. One step, then another. The journey is hard, but holds its own rewards. For others, only the destination counts. Only one measure of achievement truly matters. Indeed, history is written by the winners. The story continues. The NBA playoffs, round one.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Kevin Harlan here along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Round one of the NBA playoffs. Let's take a look at who's on the floor to start the game. First for Chicago, Rajon Rondo is out there with Dwayne Wade. And playing at the center position, one of the Lopez twins out of Stanford, 7-foot banger, Robin Lopez. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Mirotic in at the 4 slot. And then for the Boston Celtics, Isaiah Thomas out there with Avery Bradley. And holding down the middle, a tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Al Horford. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Johnson in at the power forward. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical, as they have a chance in their own building to take game one of the series.
Well, I think they're going to win this game, Kevin. I think they might win it big. And this is a team that really plays well on its home floor. And if they can dominate and control the action today, it really sets the tone for this series.
I just hear that coming from you, Steve. I mean, that is really a confident statement. I mean, they're opening the series at home. They deserve it, but I'm not with you there in terms of this being a runaway. I think it'll be a lot snugger than you think.
Well, we'll see.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And so it's Boston with it. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they didn't win that game quite the way they planned. It was a lot tighter than they wanted, but they still came out on top.
Yeah, I'd agree. A little too close for comfort, but they'll take it all the same. I mean, no matter how ugly. I've yet to hear a coach talk about an ugly win.
Here's Crowder, defended by Butler. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Chicago grabs the miss. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. He said that the team is in a good place mentally and should come out of the gate strong. Coach said, we know that this is the moment when heroes are made and all eyes are going to be on us. I told our guys that this is our time to shine. We'll see if they can do that, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. So it's Boston. Jerebko can't get it to go.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Like, it feels like they've gotten every rebound.
And that one goes home.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Bradley dishes to Brown. Back to Bradley. Brown outside. Takes a 3. Here's Olynyk. Gets it to go.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Passes it to Grant. Here's Laverne. Working on Jerebko. Turn around Jay. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Laverne's got his first basket of the night.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Now here's Bradley. Jerebko, the pass to Bradley. Stolen by Grant. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Carter Williams running. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Chicago leading by 11. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And the Celtics making a change here. All free throws good from Carter Williams. Boston shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Brown outside. Number 36. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and think now is the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Let's get it going for your Celtics dancing.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Celtics trail by 12. Now the pass to Olynyk. He feeds it to Brown. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And now Carter Williams.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 14. Brown kicks to Jerebko. Back to Brown. The feed to Jerebko. Off target from outside.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
The shot, no good. The three. Rebound by the Bulls. Now Carter Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by Grant. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from the high post. Grant's got his first basket.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Feeds it to Olynyk. No one near him. Shot's good. Olynyk's got his second basket of the game. Grant dishes to Carter Williams. To the inside. Laverne. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's the Bulls up by 16. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
Western Conference, Round 1. The Portland Trail Blazers go up against the Golden State Warriors next Monday, 10 Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them. Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Here's Olynyk. It's blocked.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's the screen. Number 36, defended by Carter Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Number 5. The Bulls have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. He hits one and misses one each at the line. Celtics trailed by 19. Hit by Horford. Number 36, defended by Carter Williams. Dishes it to Uretko. And the 3 ball is good. Uretko's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Payne. Now the dish to Carter Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Horford the pass to Uretko. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Horford. Lets it go from deep. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They led the game at one point by 20. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brown outside. It's blocked. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Bulls making a switch here. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Crowder kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Number 36. Boston, no good that time either.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
And Boston with the rebound.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Horford dishes to Thomas. Pass to Crowder. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lopez against Horford. 5 on the clock. Here's Crowder.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got it good there.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. And both free throws good from Crowder. The Bulls leading by 16. He dishes it to Butler. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw, good, Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. He kicks it to Crowder. Passes it to Thomas. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Here's Payne. Wade passes to Payne. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. Wade's got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Number 36. It's all in by the Bulls. Butler's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Here's Payne, guarded by Horford. A shot. Again, Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 this quarter. Here's Thomas. And the pass to Horford. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Into Lopez. Tipped. And stolen by Horford. Here's Crowder. He has 7. He feeds it to Thomas. Hits the 3-point bomb. Thomas got 6 points.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thomas with the ball. Wade picks him up. Number 36. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. He has 5.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Chicago calls timeout. We've had some big guys in the NBA this season that were not afraid to let it fly deep, and here were the best among them. In the 3rd spot, Al Horford.
It's amazing these days. There's just so many good outside shooting big men. That didn't used to be the case in the NBA, but now the floor is spread all over the place because you've got so many big-time shooters at that 4 and 5 spot.
Yeah, you make a good point there, Steve. Big guys shooting the ball well. It's part and parcel of the game now. You go back a generation, there were only a fraction of big men who could knock down outside shots like we're seeing currently.
The feed now to Thomas. All alone. And it's Boston with another. And here's Rondo. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. The Celtics trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Shoots. And another basket for Boston.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Feeds to Mirotic. Dishes it to Wade. They can't stop the run with that one. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Thomas with the ball. Wade picks him up. But he stays with it. Horford kicks to Thomas. It's Bradley on the wing. Into Al Horford. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
Rondo dishes to Mirotic. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And it's 7 points for Nikola Mirotic. Outside Bradley. He passes to Crowder. Shoots. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Olynyk is checked in for Al Horford. Here's Crowder. He's got 7. Outside Thomas. Offside Thomas.
It's been a solid outing for Thomas. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Laverne, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. And both free throws good for Thomas.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get him out of this hole.
Here's Mirotic. Wade. Pass to Laverne. Back to Wade. Outside Rondo. Shot clock at 5. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Rondo's got his second basket. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Thomas against Rondo. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Pass to Crowder. There's the 3. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Brown is checked in for Boston. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. The dish to Olynyk. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And Boston has possession. 11-point game. Brown kicks to Bradley. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
You might not think of him as a laser 3-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Rondo passes to Wade. Butler on the way. And he slams it one-handed.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Bradley dishes to Brown. Backing in. 1:14 left in the first half. Nice defense from Mirotic. Right side, Butler pulls up from the corner. Butler missing again.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Back to Thomas. There's the triple. They get it again. Olynyk And he goes in for the dunk.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Rondo kicks to Wade. He dishes it to Butler. Back to Wade. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Inside. Shot from 12. Butler missing again.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Brown the pass to Thomas. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And the first half ends in a close one. Bulls lead by 5. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. Chicago with the lead against Boston. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. We've seen Michael Carter-Williams having a superb game. He has 11 points and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. And still in it, the Celtics hanging around. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Tough start for Avery Bradley. An abysmal field goal percentage. The shot not cooperating. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Really an incredible game from Thomas.
Well, threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing.
Thomas against Rondo. Here's Butler. Here's Mirotic. And the layup is good. Mirotic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bulls. Celtics trail by 7. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Passes to Horford. On the mark with the 15-footer. Horford's got 5 now.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Rondo kicks to Wade. Into Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night. Boston shooting 40% from the field. Thomas off a pick from Johnson. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Horford. And it's Boston with another. Little overnight gone here in the second half. Wade outside. The fadeaway. The rebound by the Celtics. Thomas with the ball. He's got 13. Kicks it to Horford. Nailed from three-point land. Horford's got 10.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
He kicks it to Wade. And there's the pass to Mirotic. Pulls up on the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Mirotic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics trail by 4. Thomas kicks to Horford. He feeds it to Crowder. Butler with the block. Now here's Wade. He's got 8. In a moment now to show you some of the league's leaders from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. You look at Butler, who does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' games. They play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in this league.
And I think it's an area that they all take pride in, Steve. They know they can score. That's expected of their position, but where you separate yourself is going after rebounds. These guys are really determined to excel in that part of the game.
There's the bucket. Good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Chicago leading by 4. Rondo passes to Lopez. Rondo with a screen for Lopez. And stolen by Horford. Mark Thomas. He's got 13. Kicks it out to Johnson. The feed to Crowder. Dishes to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Bulls making a switch here. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Outside Rondo. Feeds to Butler. They get the rebound. Number 5. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Here's Crowder. He's covered by Rondo. Crowder dishes to Horford. No good. The Bulls leading by 6. Lopez, a screen on Horford. Butler on the way. Lots of room. Butler missing again.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Thomas off a pick from Horford. Here's Bradley. A three-pointer, no good.
I like the defense, guys. Really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
Butler missing again.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. He passes it to Crowder. Outside Bradley. Lets the three fly. And that one's good. Bradley's got 6.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot. But if they do, I think you're right, Clark. Particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Thomas. Pass to Crowder. Pass to Horford. Shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Thomas.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Poke loose. Fast break. Here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. All sorts of time. And he drops that one in. Thomas got 15. Chicago calls timeout. And the Bulls making a change here. The Bulls leading by 5. Grant, right side. Back to Lopez. The dish to Carter Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Number 16. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. He dishes it to Crowder. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Passes it to Crowder. Kicks it to Urebko. Rocket 6. Bradley. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Carter Williams kicks to Grant. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got his 6th rebound on the night. He kicks to Urebko. Number 12. Offline with his 3. Chicago's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Into Lopez. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Urebko, the pass to Bradley. He feeds it to Urebko. Shot clock at 6. Number 12. He nails it, and we're tied up.
I give them a lot of credit. They didn't quit when they were behind. They really battled back here.
This has been a very impressive round. And the question is, can they keep the pedal to the metal, or will they run out of gas?
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Back to Bradley. The pass to Urebko. High post try. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Boston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. A good look from Bradley. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. The Bulls shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. No good from Grant.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Number 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Chicago making a switch here. Chicago leading. Pass to Payne. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Urebko. Urebko's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Boston again missing. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Got that bucket in no time at all. 17 points for Butler. It's a close game here in Boston. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now the feed to Crowder. Dishes it to Urebko. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. Buries the jump shot. Crowder's got 12 in the game. Into the Bulls, shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Payne. Feeds it to Carter Williams. Butler on the way. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And on your screen now are the Steel Eaters from the small storage spot during the regular season. A very strong defensive group, to say the least. You look at Butler. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
You know, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players because they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
And they're not just good on-the-ball defenders. They'll torment the players they're not guarding. A lot of those steals are the result of passes he gets his hands on away from the ball.
Thomas's shot is off. Here's Payne. Here's Carter Williams.
In a big game for Carter Williams. He's got 11 points and 1 steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Yeah, that's the right move. Get a good possession here, play defense, and get one more opportunity to score.
And Olynyk pitched to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer. Crowder's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Carter Williams, the pass to Payne. Shoots the 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Crowder. Misses the shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Chicago up by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return.
Western Conference, Round 1. The Golden State Warriors go up against the Portland Trail Blazers, live next Wednesday night.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this Round 1 playoff matchup. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The dish to Brown to take the lead.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And it's tied up with that one. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Bulls shooting here about 46% for the game. Down low, here's Butler. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half. The Celtics shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Back to Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
They have found their groove from deep, Steve.
He dishes it to Butler. Goes up on the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Brown. Number 36. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Butler is screen on Bradley. Off the screen. And Boston with the rebound. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Number 36. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. With the lead pass. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
Misses off the right iron.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
The Bulls making a switch here. Outside Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Olynyk. Thomas dishes to Olynyk. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Upside Thomas. No good. Nice D from Carter Williams. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And it's good. One through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Chicago.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Carter Williams off the pick from Laverne. Carter Williams kicks to Laverne. He feeds it to Carter Williams.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And that one misses. Chicago making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And he sinks the second.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Olynyk, Lopez covering, and the basket by Olynyk.
The turnaround jumper, that was a thing of beauty.
The Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Wade kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Butler. Bullseye. Butler's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's been exactly what they needed here in the fourth.
Boy, he looks like a dangerous man. I mean, he's made all 4 of his shots this quarter so far.
Right side, Thomas. Takes it out to Bradley. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist here tonight. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Wade outside. Guarded by Bradley. A fader. The offensive rebound. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Crowder. Lopez covering to take the lead. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Boston making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers. You know, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch and tight ball games.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove. Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Bulls trail by 4. Wade outside. Outside Butler. To halt the run. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Carter Williams with it. Bradley with some nice D. Here's Butler.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Butler. He's got 26 points, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
haven't been afraid to draw a little contact if the opportunity's been there. And I'll tell you, some guys shy away from that, not him.
Boston leading by 3. Crowder, the pass to Bradley. Kicks to Crowder. Thomas, defended by Carter Williams. Horford with the screen on Wade. Here's Bradley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul ball every time.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thanks, Doris. Bradley dishes to Crowder. Boston again missing.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't throwing down all those rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Steve, exciting stuff.
Yeah, this is a fun game to watch. Which team can kind of extend a lead and make a couple of big plays here, try to seize momentum. We'll see.
Good. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Chicago trailing here. Wade outside. Back to Rondo. Outside Butler. Guarded by Bradley. Shoots a fader. Another one falls for Chicago. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. He passes to Crowder. He kicks to Thomas. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Wade outside. Guarded by Bradley. Fades away.
What determination. There was a lot of competition for that rebound, and he came away with it.
Thomas kicks to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Upside Thomas. And Rondo sends it back. Right side, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. Wade against Bradley. The pass to Crowder. Butler with the steal. Pass to Rondo. There's the feed to Wade. Mirotic dishes to Butler. Pass to Rondo. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Thomas against Rondo. Thomas passes to Horford. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Fires for three. Thomas with another miss.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Butler attacking. Out to Wade. Back to Butler. Guarded by Bradley. With the fadeaway. And that one's good. And it's 37 points for Butler.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 2. 1:44 left in the game. .144 left to play in the final quarter. Thomas kicks to Horford. Outside Brandon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Dishes it to Crowder. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 1:20 left in the fourth. .20 left to play here in the fourth. Outside for Rondo. Feeds it to Lopez. Outside Butler. Rondo. Wade outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mirotic. Trains it from downtown.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Rondo against Thomas. Here's the dish to Bradley. Back to Thomas. Outside Bradley. Passes it to Thomas. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. A big dunk at the end of the break.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thomas goes in. Bradley. Money! And now they trail by just 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no question, the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you've got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I think they have to go for a 3 right now, don't you, Clark?
Yeah, I don't think they have any choice but to go for the 3, Steve.
From deep, Thomas. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Some changes for Chicago. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Brown outside. From downtown, nails the triple. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Holland saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.